Did not talk about...
Did he say she was bollocks?
Who? Ryan?
No,
We can't be arsed.
no, Nick. About Sarah
Let's hear that
Harding.
again.
Like on
That
the
was...
series before.
Isn't it funny?
Oh, that was not Kinwood, but it was Sarah Harding's series before.
Yeah.
That's what Hardeep's talking
Yeah,
about.
but you don't have a choice, do you? So they'll do the same on the other ones. They'll monitor what goes through.
Yeah, I would say so. But you do see some of them, like that one when
Nick really
Sarah
watches.
Harding was on it. She was bollocks every night.
She's bollocks every night!
Proper bollocks.
She did, yeah.
Didn't she win it?
Interest
I
with,
think Kirsty said.
with
Some American.
That's
Oh my
good.
god, that was my favourite bit of the whole episode. I love the fact that Nick actually
Nick
watches
watches
it.
Big Brother
That was
properly.
good. She was bollocks.
Another Big Brother advert.
Oh,
Oh, it's the same one.
she was bollocks every night. Lol. He's not wrong though. Right.
We better carry on with this pod.
Yeah, I better have a week.
Fucking hell.
4 hours. Only enough for 5
I
hours
forgot we're
to
still
go.
doing it. No.
What do you mean?
I forgot this is recorded.
That's okay. We didn't say anything bad. I knew it was recorded.
No, I know, but like,
What?
that's long, isn't it? It's a long thing.
I know, but... Okay, we're
So
back.
Now we're going back into the dark days
Back
of
in time.
Storm. The Big Brother house has experienced a glitch. Stuck in a loop.
BB on Blast
Has
has
been stuck in a
experienced the glitch.
stuck in a
We've
loop.
been talking for 4 hours.
I need a charging cable though.
No, use that one.
This
They're
one
too
here.
short though. It's
Why? I thought they were really long.
I know,
before.
they all broke.
Oh.
Guys, sorry about that bit of the podcast earlier where we ate at McDonald's. I know, but I want to say, because that is strictly against BB on Blast rules, but this is 4 hours long. Can you imagine if we'd stopped to eat at McDonald's? We'd be fucked. That will never happen again. Just pretend it didn't happen.
So, in these turbulent times, what we really need is a task where at least 4 housemates are dressed in silly costumes. Was it 4 of them? Maybe 5, actually.
Do you know what that reminded me of, them doing this task? When, what happened? And then they had that, oh, I know, when Deborah went postal and like went up the stairs and all that shit.
Yeah.
And then they had that love
Hippie
piece.
task.
And, yeah, it was like that.
It was like that.
It was.
And I do really think Big Brother probably did strategically put it in there now to try and lighten the mood.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, Hundo, yeah.
Yeah, they had to sit around that campfire in the middle of
Yeah,
the
and
village.
they cuddled
They
the tree
took
and
away the
shit.
sofas, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it was Big Brother's Pet Boutique.
I fucking hated this, Thomas.
I loved it.
So annoying. Just like, I felt like I was watching some sick porno.
Oh,
You know,
Dan
people
did
who
look like a
dress up
furry,
like-
didn't he?
Yeah, people who dress up like that, and fuck, I don't like it. It's creepy.
I bet some people were getting off over Dan dressed like that.
No doubt.
Me not included.
Well, Gabby looked quite sexy as that poodle, I suppose.
She did look good.
The Hardeep enjoying it.
She did, I know. She didn't like that much. So 5 of them became pets and 2 of them became owners. Owners were Kirsty and Ryan, right?
I've put Hardeep looks like a tramp.
I
don't know
know,
why
3 of them were owners. Hardeep was an owner too.
Don't you think they should have made Hardeep a snail? I think he'd make a good snail. Don't you
Pet
think?
snail, a giant snail.
Yeah, I can see him being a snail. Anyway, go on.
It could have been a pet like tarantula. That would be good. A spider one would have been good. All those legs to deal with. So I liked it because it was one of those like tension creating tasks because the pets were reliant on the owners to feed them, and it did prove to be worth its weight in gold with the whole dinner fiasco.
And they weren't allowed to speak.
Yeah, they
if
weren't.
the others weren't.
Yeah, not allowed to speak within earshot of the owners, only allowed to speak around each other, and not allowed to sit on the furniture, only allowed to sit in their either box, on their little like poodle bench, or in their parrot cage or whatever else they have.
I like the irony of putting Jermaine in a cage instead of a woman in a cage. It was quite good.
Jermaine was actually quite funny in this task, repeating stuff. He had to repeat everything Kirsty said, and I was like, oh no, this is going to redeem him.
Yeah, he was quite a good sport, I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and they had to use water spray to discipline their pets.
Yeah.
That's cruel. Don't do that to your pets. If I did that to Towie, he'd be fuming.
You'd be a lot better behaved. Nick could only move slowly because he was a tortoise. Jermaine was a parrot and he had to repeat everything Kirsty said. Gabby was a poodle and Dan was a chihuahua, but he didn't look like a chihuahua, did he?
Ryan said this would have been Ben's dream playing one of these animals.
So funny.
Access
Sally was
denied.
a cat.
Who cares?
Yeah, Ryan said, this is exactly what we need. We've lost housemates and that's never nice. Is it also, is it not nice to lose Roxanne? I think that is nice, no?
I think it's very nice.
Who's that? Ryan, I don't know how it's perceived in the outside world, but I don't think it's acceptable behaviour to treat your housemates in the way she did. Did Ryan say that?
Oh, yeah. I've put Ryan, stop storylining.
I'll never forgive her for what she's done to me, he said.
I was over it already.
Anyway,
until the interview, then I was back into it.
Lindsay,
yes.
What noise does a tortoise make?
Doesn't make one.
What noise does Nick Leeson as a tortoise
I don't know.
make?
What noise did he make? Sounds like an old man getting out of bed. Pulling the safety alarm.
In the diary room.
I like Nick Leeson as that tortoise. It was funny.
It's good, and
but I felt a bit sorry for him to crawl down in that little box. He's quite old. He shouldn't be crawling around like that. I think he quite enjoyed it in that little thing. He looked like he was chilling.
It was nice. The box was nice. So Big Brother called Jermaine to the diary room. They said, "Hello, Jermaine. How are you feeling?" And he said, "Like a parrot." And then he said, "All I've done is be myself and been funny."
Yeah. He's hilarious.
People can now finally see me for me and not the headlines.
Yeah, he said it was down to one thing, him being put up for eviction, i.e. Chloe.
Compact mirrors.
Yeah, that was why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, hide in your wedding ring. Role model to your kids, though.
Someone's Twitter bio was role model to your kids, though, the other day, you know. I followed them. Isn't that funny?
I thought Gabby and Sally having beef as a cat and dog was quite funny. Was that just like fake animal beef?
Like Tom and Jerry?
Yeah, it's good. How do parrots sleep came up. If it was on its side, it's a dead parrot. It was a little bit Monty Python-esque. This is an ex-parrot. It was sort of leaning towards that. I quite liked it. Kirsty was trying to work out what Roxanne had said hurt. Roxanne was still in the house at this point, right? No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't. She was gone. Hardeep said, "I don't want to..." Oh, yeah. Hardeep was in the middle of it. Kirsty was talking to Ryan in the bedroom. Hardeep had an issue. He was in the middle of the conversation.
Over him.
He said, "I don't really want to be a part of this conversation. I'd rather be in a room with people having a conversation with me and not across me."
He's used to being centre of attention.
Ryan said Hardeep was making it about him again. Ironically, just what Roxanne had said the night before. So in the kitchen, Hardeep and Kirsty were, I don't know, having a Barney. Hardeep was annoyed that Kirsty used all of the good ingredients in her meal for her animals. Ryan said he thinks Hardeep will win. Hardeep said, "I've fucked off as many people as I've endeared."
True. I'm not interested in this task.
Let's discuss the food drama. I don't know.
Hardeep poisoned the animals.
Gabby says Hardeep gets upset if people don't like his food.
They were like spat it out behind his back.
His chicken. The most ironic part was they couldn't talk and he came out to serve them more.
Yeah. They're like,
So we had the nominations. Run through them?
No.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? How long do you want this fucking podcast?
Ryan was still reeling over Roxanne's situation, the fact that Ben felt responsible for teaching him boxing. The dogs had to bark when they heard the doorbell. Bet you like that, didn't you?
Nick had to hide in his shell.
When he heard an eagle.
I put Jermaine in his cage being objectified. Oh, I did like the mouse that come out, but it looked like a rat.
Was good. That was very
huge.
Good. She had to just touch it, didn't she?
Everyone's like, mouse! It's like my house, isn't it? That did remind me of me. I liked it. What was that? Like a remote control car or something?
They dressed it up as a mouse, yeah. It's very good. And in fact, it went back in that mouse hole. That was really cool. Whoever was controlling that was an expert.
It's good, yeah.
Sally at one point said, "Where's my owner?" "Oh, he's sitting on the sofa," about Hardeep. And I said, "Do you think that's what Towie thinks when he comes in?"
Probably. Where's my owner? No, Towie don't think I'm his owner. He thinks I'm his slave.
Oh, shit. So what I liked about these nominations was a few people highlighted that Jermaine had been disrespectful to his wife, including Ryan.
That was like a week ago. Do we still care?
No, but the viewers needed to be reminded.
Okay.
That's why I appreciated it.
Okay.
Who else said the same thing? Probably Kirsty. Did Kirsty also say that about Jermaine?
I've gone past that bit now.
Anyway, Hardeep got 6 nominations and Jermaine got 4.
Good.
Kirsty said about that eagle noise that it sounds like a damn velociraptor.
That was funny. Hardeep said to Gabby, "You're the sexiest poodle I've ever seen," and Sally said, "It's dry heave time."
Sally said that.
Yeah. That's all I got on that episode. Oh no, I got one.
Oh, is it making the food for the pets? When Hardeep brought the food out, he said to Dan, "Do you want a knife?"
Oh yeah.
High maintenance prick.
That's not a nice thing to say to your pet.
The pets all hate the food, but they can't say anything to Hardeep. Dan said about eating the food, "This is like a task in itself." Hardeep brought more food outside and starts serving them, and the pets. Oh yeah, he left the pot outside for the pets.
Take care of your pets.
Wanted to eat it. What do you think about thickening gravy with Jacob's crackers? Genius or?
I'm gonna be sick.
So he talks about loving cooking so much, and for me, he said there's a meditation around food, and that's when he got emotional about his mum. You got anything on that?
Food is love. Isn't that what being a human being is all about?
He said, in a Punjabi house, your parents don't tell you they love you.
Mm.
Did they tell him they love you in the letter?
Don't think so, no.
Um,
My parents never told me they loved me either when I was little.
Really?
Don't think so.
Oh, sad.
I know, but it's like the olden days, isn't it? My mum says it now.
So...
What was this bit? And Nick had to sing a song. He had to sing "I Feel Good." I knew that I would, and then everyone was just dancing around in their animal outfits.
It didn't make sense because they weren't allowed to talk for a start.
I said this is the weirdest bit of TV I've ever seen. It was just so odd. What was the point in that? Oh, they won back the power of speech.
Yeah, he had to entertain the housemates for that. I don't really know why. Big Brother said they thought it was time that he came out for show. It's just so they could make that pun.
Yeah.
So he passed that. They won the power of speech from tomorrow, not yet. Hardeep was in the hot tub.
That's when he said, "I think you were sexy."
Yeah, and she says yuck. Did she say yuck? And
Leighton.
Sally starts revealing how much she dislikes Hardeep.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't feel comfortable that Hardeep always brings up race.
Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, that wasn't the bit where they had a conversation about it.
Not yet. He just started to rumble here. Sally said, as far as I'm concerned, he tries to be sarcastic and that doesn't come across. In fact, he's actually quite a nasty man when it comes to his point of views. He's not my cup of tea one little bit.
Well, we know that. Oh, we got through that one quick. Okay, next.
Episode 18, I haven't got any notes.
Oh.
This is the Roxanne interview one.
Oh, you got no notes on the
No
interview?
notes.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it was a surprise eviction.
Oh, was it the eviction?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I have got it. Silent eviction. Yeah, okay. Dan woke up with food poisoning.
Emma's hideous belt made a comeback.
Oh, is that the same belt?
Yeah. Why was Nick asleep on a sofa bed in the living room?
Nick's not allowed to sit on the furniture at the moment.
Well, why was he on a sofa bed then?
What? Was it Gabby's bed?
No, it's like a little pull-out bed.
Was it?
Weird. Yeah, like a little sofa bed. Tortoise don't sleep on that.
Tortoise sleeps in a box.
So Dan got food poisoning.
No, he sat outside on the sofa.
No.
And Hardeep said to him, you can't sit on that.
No, he was in the living room. He woke up in the morning. He was on a sofa bed. I'm telling you.
Maybe because he's got a bad back, he can't sleep in that box.
I'm telling you.
That is probably why.
He was on a sofa bed, a pull-out sofa bed. I've seen it with my own
You're
eyes.
right, it's because he's too old to sleep in that box.
Yeah.
Then he sits on the sofa in the garden and Hardeep goes, you can't sit on there. And then he's like moving and he goes, sit on the side of the pool.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, is this fucking furniture?
Yeah.
And Hardeep goes, you can't sit there.
And then Ryan goes, why not just lie on the floor there? Ouch. I put this task is annoying.
All the tasks were going off at the same time. The mouse came in, the eagle was flying over, the doorbell rang.
A plane came over and Nick shouted, help, get us out of here.
Do you know that plane? What that plane was?
Was that the one that had
Ryan's
to win?
mate.
Did they see it?
I don't know if it was that one because it was pink.
That's
it
a
didn't look
classic
pink.
BBUS thing to fly a plane over with
We used to do
info
it,
on.
but we used to put a banner on the back, not just print it on the plane. People
But
used
you've
to
got to put it on a
banners.
banner, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
stupid.
you've got to.
Sally to Ryan said basically her leaving is about Roxanne is a punishment in a way. She's going through the eye of the storm. It's not going to go away easily. She's going to have to answer questions.
That's true. She did have to answer them
From
right now.
Emma Willis.
Sally is psychic.
Why did Kirsty and Jermaine have a quiz? Kirsty was in the diary room and they had to guess what she'd answer.
Oh, Jermaine was terrible.
Anyway, they passed that task in the end.
Ryan said to Hardeep, one of your dogs has the shits and the other one's depressed. It's like this.
Ryan started to say to Hardeep about the racing. He said, "You've got a massive thing about racing.
Yeah.
You need to drop it a little bit with the brown card."
Ugh.
Hardeep said, "I wish